This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Koudelka. We beat a chimera, traveled through this place, unlocked the ultimate map, and found out James has a hard-on for books, and Edward is smarter than he looks. Better watch out for that one. Anyway, we're back in the clock room. Before we go with the clock, let's get this high potion that was just hiding there. High potion. Looks like wine to me, but if you want to call it a potion and make it sound all roleplay, well, there you go. Anyway, let's climb up this thing. I probably should have climbed up to it just to show that there was a reason to climb up here in the first... well, other than you could do it, but there was that piece we got in that one room. Let me climb up here. Yeah. You see a large relief with a piece missing in the middle. That's how you're supposed to know to get it. So I probably should have shown that just to say, hey, we need to grab it, but whatever. Alright, there's another item, random item we can get rid of our inventory. After you insert the relief piece, the relief begins to move. I'm kind of surprised with the whole inventory management thing. I'm surprised they didn't try to do something similar to Resident Evil where you could find chests over the course of the game and drop stuff into them. But I guess the way they get around that was making weapons break and everything like that. But if that's the case, why is it harder for certain weapons to drop than others? You know, without the luck. I guess that's why you don't skip luck, I guess. Anyway, after you insert the relief piece, the relief begins to move. That seemed pretty stagnant to me. Oh. Oh, we hear it. So let's go into that room then. Huh. The music box suddenly starts playing by itself. Oh, good. It's one of those puzzles. Yeah, we got ourselves a bit of a music puzzle thing going on here. So let's hopefully not. Drop that, so it's supposed to be that one, this one, I believe, and then this one, and this one. You stepped on the floor following the melody of the music box. The music box has stopped playing and appears broken. You throw away the music box. But wait a minute, the music box is supposed to be important. It's always important. Wasn't it important like Bloodborne and some other games that you need by the end of the game? I guess this game's different. Yeah, I kind of knew the puzzle ahead of time. Otherwise, I would have had taken a few minutes, and I didn't want to show you that. I'll just show you the answer for this thing. So, all right, let's go into the door. The door, please let me enter.
What is that? Is that just a mummy? Cross your fingers.
That was disappointing.
Holy Savior! The secret of the Fomors from the bottom of the sea. Immigrate!
Did you say immigrate document? What do you know about the immigrate document? Where is it? Answer me!
Immigrate document? Is that what you've been looking for? Hey, you crotchety old fart! I am sick of this! You don't want to talk? Fine. I'll slit your holy throat and leave your body for the rats!
Edward?
I have no choice. Here it is. I'm on instructions direct from the Vatican. There is a manuscript. It's said to be somewhere in the building.
And that manuscript is?
Right. It's called the immigrate document.
Is it very important?
For hundreds of years, it was kept deep inside the Vatican library. No one was allowed to read it. In fact, many people thought it didn't even exist.
That's weird. So why is it here now?
Somebody stole it.
Stolen? From the Vatican?
Right.
No way.
Not many people could steal a thing like that from the Vatican. You really have to know the place, or have enough money. According to our secret investigation, however, the wealthy gentleman who purchased this monastery bribed someone within the Vatican to steal the immigrate document for him.
Wealthy gentleman?
Yes. Patrick Hayworth. My friend.
But it's not like it was priceless art or something. Why would he be interested in a thing like that?
For years, Patrick has dabbled in mysticism and alchemy. He's on the brink of crossing the line, playing God.
Playing God?
Creating life, Edward. It's thought that the ancient druids' forbidden secrets on eternal life and resurrecting the dead are contained in the Immigrate document.
I can't believe that.
Of course, it's just silly superstition. That's why I'm here, to try to convince Patrick to drop his dangerous experiments and return the Immigrate document to the Vatican.
Wow. You'd never guess that a lunatic like that was living here by looking at the place.
According to the caretakers, he lives in the building next to the temple.
They said that?
Yes, they're terrified. With all the crazy things going on around here now. They haven't even seen Patrick, yet they feel indebted to him. They've asked me here to see if I can save him.
So that's your story?
I don't know. One more mystery that needs unraveling.
Everyone get that? Okay, so dead man mentions Immigrate, or either that or really, really old man, and then we finally get the idea of why James is here. Yeah, he's working for the Pope, the Space Pope. What about that one guy? Is he actually dead, or is it just a figment of our imagination? Huh. He'll probably won't make an appearance anymore in this story, or later stories. That's fine. And we get the final glass part, so we can finally go back to that one room and get to the next section, so... Yeah, the Immigrate documents, huh? Well, will we be able to find such things? Who knows? It's got to be around here somewhere. I was just double checking to see if there's anything else around here. Yeah, apparently that old guy doesn't want to talk to us because he says the key word that unlocks like James's side quest. Well, it's not really a side quest, but you know. Didn't I see like another? Hold on. I thought I saw like another. Oh, it's just like a window or whatever. Huh. Anyway, so yeah, now we've got the reason for James being here. It wasn't just because he just wanted to hang around, which it did seem odd. Like, I mean, we kind of have the idea of, well, I guess technically we don't have the specific idea. I mean, we have a general idea of maybe why Edward and Koudelka are here, but not everything that they know. But now we pretty much know why James is here, amongst other things. But is that everything? I don't know. Oh, right. I was about to actually go through the regular door. You know what? I'm going to show this fight. I was thinking about not showing it because I hadn't shown the Chapter 2 Chikon, the Jewel, and I forgot what those things are called again. The floating, like, I think it's a ghost. Yeah, it's just a ghost. Did I show this before? I don't know if I showed the ghost. I think I called it something else at first because I wasn't sure. Ghost can drop shotgun shells, rifle rounds, a scimitar, and a longsword. I think that's it. But anyway, I'm just gonna take care of these guys. Really quick. I just want to show what they look like, just because they have slightly different colored sprites. I mean, it is basically a palette swap, and with more HP, and they do more damage. So basically, their stats are increased. But I got rifle to level 2. So now it can shoot 2 shots instead. Although I wonder how that works with the bow gun. Does it just, because I know level 2 doesn't just straight up mean it does more damage, but it also means multiple attacks. But I guess with the bow gun, since you can only have one arrow knocked at a time, I assume it just means it just does more damage. Yeah, we still haven't gotten a shotgun yet. It'll be glorious. For now. I think we've almost, gotten level 2 on almost all of James's buff spells. But like I said, at this point, I'm almost considering starting to work on his attack spells now too. Yeah, now we can do multiple attacks with the rifle. Edward's starting to get a little bit more useful again. I mean, he was always useful in the early game, but late game it almost kind of comes down to magic being the way to go, you know. There's almost no reason to build like multiple frontline fighters now that I think about it. It's almost just like make one frontline fighter, give him a bunch of vitality and piety to like survive magic and attacks and all this other stuff, and then just have your magic users just like wreck everyone. Yeah, you can tell this isn't the best designed RPG. Although, well, I mean, not that it's terrible or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's pretty quick to like easily figure out the. I guess it doesn't make it bad because you can figure out the mechanics pretty easily, but I don't know. It's just like it's so easy to like almost break the game and make it like almost a non-entity in terms of difficulty, unless you want those rare, unique, the secret items that you get from beating the game quickly. But oh well. Yeah, we get a level for that. I mean, I really at this level, even with our maxing our magic at certain points, the piety is almost like way too high at this point. Yeah, well, I don't want those to stay behind, so. I've almost considered just having Edward just be my luck magnet at this point, you know, and just briefly start updating his vitality and everything like that. So, there you go. Gotta get that mind up so I can buff Koudelka at least. I guess not that we really need to. Oh yeah, off screen, those chicons, those eyeball things, I ended up getting a rosary accessory drop from them, so I can show you what that is. Rosary, an antique crucifix made of gold with a sapphire in the center, said to ward off evil spirits. I almost forgot to show off that I had found one of those in between episodes. So let's see. It gives you. It's not much better. I just wanted to show off that I found one, but looks like it's not even. Nothing. I mean, that would help with his mind stat, which is what we need. Yeah, I guess we'll. That way it can help with. He should be able to now hit Koudelka with buff spells at this point. He doesn't really need the intelligence. He's not attacking with spells. He just needs the piety and everything like that for piety. I guess I'll get rid of the brooch. I don't think I need that anymore. Well, actually, since I have enough item slots, I'll keep it on for now. But I'll probably end up just dropping it whenever my items get filled again. Yeah, this map is a lot. Disc 2 is pretty long. Disc 2 and Disc 3 are pretty decent-sized chunk games. Disc 4, if I remember correctly, is kind of short. It's similar to 1 because it's got quite a few FMV sequences in it. And yeah, we're back here again. So if you want to fight the Minotaurus for some possible rifle drops. Anyway, we use the green glass part. After the last piece of glass is inserted, the door to the next room unlocks. Yep. So now we can go to the next room. There are Greek letters written on each of the 5 pieces of glass. This must be the key to the lock that had the Greek letters on it. Oh-ho. So we actually can skip doing that. Actually, we can skip that altogether if we want to. Now, if you end up skipping getting what's in that safe box, you end up getting an extra boss fight later on, and you miss out on an item as well. So I kind of now there is it's like a certain part in Disc 3 that we can hold off on getting the safe, but I think it's just easier to take care of it now. What I'm probably gonna do, I don't know if I'll do this now or in between episodes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make actually I'm gonna go and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and make a separate save file right now for. Just to kind of remind me, hey, this is a save spot for and I'll make it separate. I'll have to remember what number it is so I can come back to it later. Because there will be another archive slave slot right next to it. Although technically I could make it like the very last like save slot or whatever. So, okay, we'll make it file number 8. So I'll remember that for later. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna off screen I'll probably just end up just escaping everything when I do this. But basically I'm gonna get to the point of the game where we have the encounter and not have the items in the safe, just to show you what the boss fight is, even though I'll probably one-shot it. But still, I want to just show the fight in general. It's not a big deal, but you do miss out on a nice little item, which at my levels probably isn't necessary. And I probably should just skip showing you where to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the safe, and then I'm just going to cut back to the room right before the door that we can't get through. I just want to go back because it has been like I think like an episode or two since I've shown the way back. So I'll show this time, but I'm going to cut after this and get back to the room before the stained glass room just to continue on, save some time so you don't all have to watch me do that. All right, just fought a headless there, so nothing too fancy. I used it to work on Edward's rifle skill. You align the Greek letters to match what you saw on the stained glass mural. Yeah, we don't have to do it, which is weird. You think the game would like make us move it to do that, but I guess some puzzles are worth more than others. As you match up the 5 Greek letters, the lock opens. You found a sheaf of letters in a red box. The box says Happy Birthday. What is it, Frosty the Snowman? Written on it, and holds a corsage of dried flowers that crumble when you touch them. The letters all signed Sophia de Lota. Sure. Sophia's letters. Sophie's petals? No. That's a different thing. Let's take a look at... actually, I think it's a read. Sophia's letter. If you miss out on this item, like I said, a certain event changes, so... Sophia's letter, letter 1. My dearest daughter Charlotte, as I sit in silence, struggling to write this letter to you in English, I sense the arrival of winter too near. I should make this person not as fancy, now that I know what it's like. On castle. I feel it make a bad... it's a woman. I feel it makes me a bad mother since I'm unable to make you happy. Oh, that's it? Just a one? Oh, I had to press down. I cannot lament enough how my selfish affairs have entangled so many people, including you, my dear, who were sent to Wales to encounter many sorrowful experiences. I probably will never see you, nor your brother, nor your sister again. But one thing that will not change is that you are my beloved daughter. You are the daughter of the man whom I loved from the bottom of my heart, Philip Christopher. Ooh, saucy. I am sure you must resemble him greatly. You were blessed when you were born, and that you are still alive is a testament to that fact. I often wonder what the color of your eyes is, and how it would feel to run my hands through your hair. I can't help but to dream about the day I meet you, although deep down inside I know that day will never come. We might be far away in distance, but we will always be together in my heart. Please take good care of yourself, your mother, Sophia de Lota. Letter number 2. My dearest daughter, Charlotte, 5 summers have already passed since you entered this world. I think I must have written over 20 letters now. Despite my poor penmanship, how happy it makes me to know that my feelings are being conveyed to you. I wonder what I should tell you today. I think I will talk about your father. Your father, Philip Christopher, is the son of Count von Koenigsmark? I think it's Koenigsmark. Sweden's artillery inspector general. Your father was a childhood friend of mine, and I am the daughter of a duke. I'm the daughter of a duke, you say. Unfortunately, Philip and I eventually had to part. Due to the inevitable circumstances of our country, an arrangement was made so that I was to marry and be queen to Count Hanover, and spent days filled with hardships. It was your father who came into my life again and saved me. Your father and I spent many years loving each other. It's a fact that I fell in love with somebody, although I was already married. Some would call that a secretive affair, but our love was genuine and pure, especially when compared to the marriages arranged with Count Hanover. And royalty likes to get... since they're forced into certain marriages, they like to have their fun elsewhere, which was signed with politics and power. Please forgive your foolish mother. Your mother, Sophia de Lota. Letter number 3. My dearest daughter, Charlotte, please allow me to celebrate your 12th birthday with you. May God's blessing and grace be with you. What would you like for your birthday? Would you like a raspberry cake? I should like that raspberry doesn't sound that great. I should like to get you a beautiful dress along with a golden hair ornament and brooch. I want to braid happiness into each loop of your hair. Then you should dance in the court like a precious jewel. My dear Charlotte, are you well? I hope you haven't become sick. I don't wish to make you happy, even if I have to sacrifice my own life. Is that a wish that cannot be granted? I would like very much to get to know you, even if it's only a glance. I want to see how you've grown up. There isn't a day that goes by that I do not pray for your well-being. I try not to lament, but I love you from the bottom of my heart. Your mother, Sophia Delota. Huh, Charlotte, huh? You know, we ran into a lady called Charlotte at one point, that ghost. I wonder. Maybe it's nothing. Anyway, now that we've got that, I'll make my way back to the stained glass rooms. I'll see you then. Alright, we're back here. Didn't take me too long. I did fight a battle that gained me a level for Koudelka and James. Didn't get any item drops. Now that the save I made at the archive point, that'd probably be a good spot to save, make a good permanent save spot there, because after we get to a certain point, we're not going to be able to grind for spots in the library for quite a while. So if you need to find any extra ammo or get some item drops or whatever, you know, good time to do it now. You know, try to fight the Minotaurus for those rifle rounds or whatever. I'm fine because of what I've got, but just to kind of give a heads up, because it'll be a while till we come back. So to this spot, and make a temporary save spot here if you wish. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that anyway, even though it'll save over it at some point, but why not? Might as well make multiple saves. Multiple saves! But, yeah. No, come on. Yeah, gotta keep remembering to press that button, so... Yeah, and obviously it's a good chime, too, if you make a permanent save, if you're trying to get all the secret items or everything like that, or make sure you have good equipment. Like I said, I'm a bit over level for what I want to go through here, but anyway, let's all right. Just fought a couple of ghosts and a flying jewel. Okay. My mind's pretty good now, so we can. Got my money on my mind and my money mind. Actually, I probably should give him a couple of vitality just because he might suffer the same thing as Koudelka, so... Okay, let me drop down here. Now there's something I have to find. Hopefully we'll be able to get to it. I have to... see if I can find it. It should be around here somewhere. There is a... well, there's something I need to... maybe I need to check over here. I'm looking for a specific item around this area. There it is, the shotgun. This is easily missable, by the way. Like, as soon as we get to a certain part, it disappears, so you can't find it again. So, kind of a dick move, game. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we finally get a shotgun after all this time. Shotgun, often used for hunting, as the large spreads over a large area, allowing a single target to be hit multiple times. Yeah, there you go. That's hot. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why, other than the bow gun, is being able to increase my rifle ability, so I can get this weapon here. Let me fill my rifle rounds. I've been using it a bit now that I use 2 shot per thing. But since he's the only one who's going to be using it, it's fine. Let's look at that. What the stats are on that. Yeah, pretty good. Not as good as the bow gun, but still. And we've got like 20. I think we got like 20 bullets. Pretty good weapon overall. We're going to keep the rifle for now, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so before we continue further, make sure that before we continue onward, that out of all of your inventory, that Koudelka has the best stuff you can get at this time, and there's going to be a reason for that. Let's see. I mean, other than the Fire Sea Mail, she's got the best stuff. That's also another reason why I've been kind of slowly building up her vitality for a bit here. Because, well, let's just say things are going to change here in a second. So let's continue onward. Ooh, the big old fancy church pew and everything like that. Actually, where are we exactly? We're at the... Yeah, we're just at the church specifically. So, I don't think there's, like, anything in the way of, like... oops, there's something behind you. What? Behind me? What are you talking about? Alright, after the... we just fought a couple of ghosts and another jewel. They... Or not... No, it was some ghosts. Never mind, I was thinking a bit overkill there for a second. I think we're... Yeah, I think we're good. Let's boost up our vitality a little bit more. Get that intelligence up. James. His vitality is pretty good. We'll pump it up one more. And for you, guess some. Let's get your intelligence. Yeah, let's get yours to there just to kind of even that out. Okay, and then let's basically have to make our way back. Weirdly enough, we have to go down the end of the hallway to say something's moving behind you, and then we go all the way back up front. If you're behind the levels, this might not be a bad place to grind for some extra levels, so might keep that in mind. I don't think there's really much to explore around here. Yeah, this game doesn't have a ton of like checking points. You know what I mean? Like where you can just like check something, get some information. And of course, the ability of like random encounters to occur, you're kind of almost, you're like, I don't know if I want to check everything, just, you know. But battles don't take that long, so. Well then, you can see the interior room through a crack in the wall. It looks like a church of some kind. However, an unusual plant blocks you from going further. Well, that's interesting indeed. Alright, well let's make our way out of here. We don't need to be here anymore, so... Make our way out of this creepy church. One that's been left to the evils of Satan and other such nonsense. No, I don't know. All right, sorry about that. The change and transition there from like.
What the? What's that bell?
Just the passing of another day. Oh no, today's All Saints' Day.
Their spiritual energy is coming together. What power? It's like a monster.
What? What's happening? This can't be. No! Koudelka!
Sorry about that weird transition from like that one fight to like right before we deal with this creature, because I meant to go back to the old room and I walked around a bit forward and fought a couple battle off screen, and I was like, wait a minute, I need to go back. What am I doing? And I just cut all that nonsense out. So sorry about that. Anyway, we've been separated by our friends, and we're gonna have to deal with this new creature. Well, I'm prepared for you. It's gonna be easy to take you out. Let's just attack you with flare. It's gonna take you out in one shot. nothing we can do. Nothing you can do about it. I'm way powerful than you are. Just suffer well. Oh dear. Well, you know what? Fine. You're strong against weapons. Well, I've got hardly any attack, but I can punch you. Punch you really well. Oh. Yeah. This guy can't do we can't hurt this guy at all. So interestingly enough, because we can't do any damage, this guy won't, weirdly enough, will not hurt us as far as I'm aware of. I mean, maybe if you take like a really long time and forever, you could actually probably use him as a buffing room for you if you really want to. Just start casting spells on him all day until you run out of MP and just maybe even build up your weapon stats for Koudelka. I'm not going to do that, but you could definitely consider it. So anyway, to finish off this encounter, let's run away because we can't do anything. Boots of escaping! Run! Oh, by the way, that was the gargoyle. That's the name of the monster. All right, and if you want, you can make a save right here before our next section, but we're gonna keep going. I don't think we need to, but yeah, we got to find a way to get away from this thing. James and Edwards are gone, and there are tanks. Oh God! But what will happen, Koudelka? Will she be able to get through this place all on her own without our meat shields? Find out next time on Disc 3 of Koudelka. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.